Okay, let me do my best I can to help with this one. They asked, can we explain how each trauma response, and I talked about 6 different trauma responses in a previous video, is connected to the sympathetic and parasympathetic system. Let me show you something. Okay, you can go Google trauma responses and you'll find something like this. What I want you to look at is the arc. So down in the green, we have the ventral vagal. Ignore that for now. In the middle, we have the sympathetic, and then we have the parasympathetic system in the blue. Lots of words going on here, but what I want you to know and understand is that when a trauma response happens, you can shoot up that curve and stay there, and then you have to come back down that curve. The sympathetic part, that red part in the middle, increases your heart rate, increases your pulse, oxygenates your blood, gets your muscles ready for action, pumps cortisol through your system. The parasympathetic, that blue part up top, is kind of the opposite. Your heart rate decreases or slows, your pulse drops. You can have your blood pressure drop so much that you faint. Your muscles can go loose, not tense. You can have chemicals that are kind of like morphine kick out. But here's the most important thing I want you to know. What goes up must come down. Not everybody goes all the way up into the freeze or flop type responses. Some people stick in anger and flight, and so their curve looks different. But if you've had a flop response, if you've had a fawn response, you have to come back down before you get back into this regulated green happy stage. You know how many of my clients struggle to do that and just ping pong back and forth between dipping into the red and going back up into the blue because fight wasn't safe and flight wasn't safe, and feeling those intense emotions, your heart pounding or that cortisol wasn't safe, and it kicks them back up into the flop response. If you fawned or flopped, then having boundaries or advocating for yourself or speaking up can feel really, really scary. But I want you to know that it's a part of the healing and you're gonna go through it, and that's okay, because on the other side is that green part and it's worth it. So keep going. I hope this helps. Let me know your questions.